What up, y'all? It's your boy, still Khalil, back with another video. Okay, so today we got something I don't normally talk about. It was sent in by one of our viewers for us to react to, and so we got moms selling their kids on Facebook. I don't like this topic at all, bro. I wish that this wasn't a thing, but we have to bring awareness to it. I'm not going to turn a blind eye to something just because I don't want to react to it. Um, I'm going to call out anything that's fuckery, and we're going to make sure we bring an end to it. Once again, if you are not already subscribed, hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Become a Khalillionaire today. That's what I call my friends and the twins that's locked in. Do you hear me? Let's get to the video.
Take a look at these Facebook groups.
All right, y'all know me. I look for red flags. Right off the bat, the red flag number one, genuine baby adoption and abortion control. Anytime you see genuine in something, it's probably not real. If you gotta situate the genuine, it's not. It's not at all. Do you hear me?
On the surface, sure, they might look like your run-of-the-mill adoption agencies. But take a second look. This time, focusing on the disturbing exchanges happening inside these groups. Screenshots of transactions. Pleas for...
So you telling me y'all seeing shit like this and y'all not seeing no red flag with this? Like, you don't see nothing wrong with this post at all. That's why I be saying people be calling me a hater, talking about I need to let people just do what they do. No, sometimes you need to call shit out. They are doing the wrong thing.
Advertisements for children that need new homes. Suggestions to move incriminating conversations over to DMs. A quick scroll through these groups and you'll find all of this, along with comments and posts that expose a trade that preys on the most innocent and vulnerable among us, children. I have baby still in tummy, but ready to adopt in November comment.
Yeah, I don't know how adoption agencies work, but I'm pretty sure that's not how they work at all. You don't like make a post online and be like, anybody who wants the baby comment. You know, you go through an agency and then they go and they have the little pictures and you get a little a handbook. No, that sounds kind of weird.
There's a 5-month pregnancy boy available. I'm interested. Facebook is no longer just for purchasing used goods, services, and crafts. It's a platform for buying and selling children. Online, predators hide in plain sight. Take Facebook, for example, a platform where open and private groups make it easy to access and share explicit content involving children. In 2017, BBC News launched an investigation into Facebook's seedy underbelly, inciting a feud between the social media giant and the news team.
We found men with a interest in children using the groups to share images.
I'm not a law nigga or nothing, but ain't this enough to lock a nigga up? Like, you ain't that enough? The pictures alone, ain't that a crime? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, how is this even allowed to be going on? How do you even have this as a thing on a platform as big as Facebook?
Many of the pictures in these groups are obscene, indecent. But what's as disturbing is that many other pictures appear to have been stolen and disgusting comments have been written about completely innocent pictures.
BBC reported 100 of these posts for violating Facebook's own guidelines. But here's the twist. Only 18 posts were taken down. The remaining 82, they went untouched.
Now, this is what we're going to address. People kept asking me, why I don't have a Facebook? You need to be on Facebook because you have to market your things and do the boot. Hey, I learned something strange on Facebook while I got off. I told them to deactivate my whole entire account. Why is that shit still up, but I can't access it? Huh? And while my mama got an account that she told him to delete, and now it's being used to run scams on motherfuckers talking about we selling cars and shit. We ain't selling no motherfucking cars. So that's why I'm like, something going on with Facebook, and I wanted to stay away from them motherfuckers. That's why I'm not on Facebook, dumbass. I'm not on there because I don't like to market my shit. I don't want to be a part of something that's doing something wrong to motherfuckers that's going to hurt somebody in the end of the world. I'm not trying to be on the wrong side of history, nigga, just to make a couple of bucks.
Yep. According to Facebook, these posts didn't breach their community guidelines, which raises the question, what does? BBC decided to dig deeper and asked for an interview to get the scoop on Facebook's content moderation system. They even provided examples of posts that raised red flags. But instead of cooperating, Facebook did something shocking. They reported the journalist to the police.
So y'all got posts on your platform that's sexualizing children and selling them motherfuckers. And the people reporting this shit is telling y'all that this is what's happening and telling y'all to take this shit down because it's hurting motherfuckers. And yeah, y'all not only did y'all not take the motherfucking post down, y'all called the police on them to say, hey man, they harassing us, trying to stop us from selling kids. What the fuck is y'all on? This is what I'm talking about, bro. That's why, man, something going on. That's why a lot of people don't think you can get to the top without doing something strange, because do you hear what's going on? Facebook, a big ass motherfucking platform that's supposed to be protecting motherfuckers, that's canceling shit and talking about some just going against the guidelines. You can sell motherfucking kids on this bitch. They don't go against the guidelines. So what the fuck is the guidelines? Nigga be that's why I hate posting on shit.
That's extraordinary because you're helping them. You're trying to help them clean up their network from material that shouldn't be there. When you give them examples that they themselves have asked for to back up your complaint, for them to act by referring you to the police, for referring the BBC to the police, rather than acting upon the information they've been given, it is extraordinary and shows a complete lack of understanding of the issues that were presented to the people at Facebook, whoever dealt with this complaint, and is concerning.
When it comes to leaving children vulnerable, Instagram is just as guilty. But how can a bit of harmless scrolling and liking lead to something more sinister? In 2023, researchers from Stanford and the University of Massachusetts Amherst, along with journalists from the Wall Street Journal, looked into how Instagram has become the go-to network for child exploitation.
Boom, there it is. That's what I was trying to get at. I don't want to be on a platform that's the fucking face of child. You know what I'm saying? That's not where I want to be. I don't want to be on there just be like, well, I got to be on here so I can market myself. I got to get these sales on. I got to get these streams. I don't care about the kids being manipulated. I don't care about the kids being sold. People streaming my music though. I got fans. I'm getting likes. That shit lame as hell for you to think like that, bro. It's something going on and need to stop. I'm not going to be a part of it.
And what we found working alongside the Wall Street Journal is that there's a huge network of what we call self-generated CSAMs. This is self-generated child material. These are teenagers who are putatively selling their own imagery and videos effectively as a commercial business that they have set up on a variety of platforms. And while there are a bunch of companies involved, Instagram turns out to be probably the most key one because it is the place where these buyers and sellers find each other.
As for finding each other, well, what's an algorithm for if not bringing people together?
Instagram, through its algorithm, is in fact creating a network of individuals that can share this content with one another.
So I made an observation, and I think that's why I'm not in the Instagram crew no more. Because I notice anywhere else I post, I get engagement. Like crazy. I post on a new platform that I had never known about. I had never heard about this shit. I just downloaded the app and started posting on that bitch. I get way more engagement on there with, now I got 40-something followers. I had 0 followers. Than I do on Instagram, where everybody who's supposed to be my fans and friends and family is following me. Then I started thinking about it. The algorithm started changing shit and it's not recommending you to people. And I noticed what it recommends. On my For You page is a bunch of ads. And it's like a lot of these people are barely even 18 type shit. And I started calling it out. Then people was like, I'm just hating on the young girls because they getting more motion than me. Okay. Then I started noticing that they got younger and younger. I'm like, nah, bro, that's not cool. Y'all need to do something about this. And now we see what's going on.
It's even possible for users to search through explicit hashtags, such as pedo whore, preteen bait, creating a direct line for potential predators to connect with children.
And that's not against the guidelines? No, what are we talking about? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like these words specifically, that's not against the guidelines. If I hear a nigga say that shit out loud, I'm fine on that nigga. I'm not letting this shit just run around running amok all freely and willy-nilly and shit. Niggas out here talking about some this, and that, and that. No, nigga. You not finna say that shit in front of me. And then damn sure if I had a platform, you ain't finna be able to say that shit on there. That's gonna be one of the main motherfuckers that's violating the guidelines. That's what I'm saying, bro. Somebody running something and it ain't being run the right way. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, the rant.
Of course, when searching for explicit terms, a warning would pop up saying, these results may contain images of child SA. Users were then given 2 options, get resources or see results anyway.
Why is that a motherfucking option? Why is that an option? If you see something that say it's gonna show you this stuff that you're not supposed to see, that's illegal as fuck and harmful to the motherfucking kids, you shouldn't be like, yeah, just see it anyway. Either the CIA or somebody running a sting operation and it's like putting everybody in jeopardy just to prove a point that they can catch these niggas, or y'all dumb.
After some questions from the Wall Street Journal, Instagram decided to take away the option to see those search results. However, they did not clarify why it was allowed in the first place. Yet while hashtags might make it seem like these bad actors shamelessly operate in the open, research suggests that there is an underground element when it comes to promoting harmful content on Instagram. For example, this online community is known for using emojis as codes, like a map emoji that means minor attracted person, or cheese pizza as short for CP.
Now, hold on now. I used to watch Dora the Explorer, and I was wondering why they would let a little girl walk around by herself all the motherfucking time. And then I would think about what the fuck the map stood for. Why you need a map for? You always going places, but you really know how to get home for real. You don't really need the map. The people on the TV gonna tell you how to get there anyway. So the map really just there for no reason. Then I thought about it. That's her parental guardian. The map is a minor attracted person. Dora the Explorer was telling us that they are child PDFs everywhere we look, even on TV.
Some even call themselves lovers of the little things in life.
Now, I ain't trying to take up for them, but that was a slick one because I've heard that phrase, but like now it sounds weird. So now I'm gonna start thinking about all the people I've kind of heard that from, and I'm gonna start looking at them a little different. But like that was a slick one. All the rest of them, we caught on to it, but that one kind of could went over somebody's head. All right, y'all need to be stopped.
Other accounts call themselves seller or seller with a 3 and mention how they want to be paid in their bios. They often hint at a child's age by saying things like, on chapter 14 or age 31, with a reverse arrow emoji. Samuel Levine from UMass pointed out that some of these accounts show signs of trafficking, like one that had a picture of a teenager with the word whore written on her face. Once users find an account that sells CA material using these hashtags or codes, following them and even liking their posts draws them further into a disturbing network of similar suggested accounts and posts.
But why is it alarming? An app, a platform, should be restricting these search queries like these. The fact that users can search and can get connected to accounts involved in questionable behavior is a big concern.
As the Wall Street Journal put it, pedophiles have long used the internet, but unlike the forums and file transfer services that cater to people who have interest in illicit content, Instagram doesn't merely host these activities. Instagram connects pedophiles and guides them to content sellers via recommendation systems.
So I told you I'll be doing fame coaching, right? So like I was trying to figure out what's the best platform to launch an artist. And I was testing and running ads and running stuff on all the platforms, just running stuff without paid ads, running stuff regularly, running stuff like this, like that, like that. And I noticed, man, there's a trend on Instagram. A young looking pretty girl will always get more streams no matter what she is doing than anything you post ever. It does not matter how much you post, how talented you are, none of this shit. If you have a young looking girl, you're going to get more engagement every fucking time. And I said this, but then people call me a hater again, saying that I'm just hating on people who got more emotion than me, all this and that, woo, woo, woo. Little baby, I ain't worried about no emotion. Everywhere I go, the ocean floating. Do you hear me? But I noticed this specifically on Instagram, and we're gonna see why.
It's a stark reminder that the algorithm is hard at work, linking users with similar interests in ways that could lead straight to criminal networks. And once these predators find connections in Facebook groups or on Instagram, that's when the real game begins. These social media groups and accounts often share links that lead users to encrypted messaging platforms, where they can bond over their unsettling interests, away from prying eyes.
From the time I was born until I was 10 years old, I lived in my home, documenting my body and the way it was every year as I grew. We took these images and videos, and when the technology became available, began distributing them online. When end-to-end encryption goes through, the number of people who've seen the imagery could increase twofold. And they could now feel safe swapping the material because the platform's telling them no one's scanning for the criminal activity in the first place.
Over the years, WhatsApp and Telegram have become hotspots for these illegal exchanges. After all, with end-to-end encryption by default that only allows the sender and recipient to see what's being said, these apps are like a secret club, where outsiders, including law enforcement, can't peek in. But is there some sort of invisible link between these platforms that we're not seeing? Well, it turns out that Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp all fall under a parent company, the Meta Platforms Incorporated.
Now, already 100% Facebook and Instagram are number one suspect for some bullshit. Because why are y'all also tied in with WhatsApp, the number one app for scamming? I ain't never seen WhatsApp being used for nothing good. Every time somebody tell me to get on WhatsApp, they trying to sell me some bullshit. Do you hear me? So I don't know. Maybe it started off as something good. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like OnlyFans. If it was only supposed to be a way for people to share music with their fans and stuff, and then the hoes got on it and started twerking. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's what happened to them. They didn't want it to be like that, but you know what I'm saying? It got beyond their control and it started making them too much money and they couldn't stop it. That's what be happening. I don't give a fuck how much money we making. If it's doing something wrong, we gonna stop that shit. And that's why people don't want me as their business partner, because I be saying shit like that. But I'm truthful, and I don't want nobody to be coming back at us talking about we was doing something wrong. I'm trying to save the brand, nigga.
In November 2022, 29-year-old Jennifer Louise Whelan was arrested for the trafficking and indecent assault of 3 young children, all aged 6 and under. Investigations revealed that Whelan was using these children to produce explicit material and sell them to a buyer named Brandon Warren through Facebook Messenger. Court documents indicated that Brandon provided specific instructions to Jennifer on how to create the videos, even suggesting manipulative phrases to use with the children. As for how this case connected to Meta Platforms Incorporated, it turned out the payments for these transactions were made through MetaPay, the parent company's own payment service. Meta has confirmed that they report suspicious payments related to child exploitation and support law enforcement efforts. However, concerns are growing about the company's role in facilitating child exploitation especially since a significant portion of the nearly 29 million cases of online explicit material involving children that were reported in 2021 came from their platforms. Critics aren't holding back, saying Meta isn't doing enough to protect vulnerable users. Take the case of Jennifer Whelan and Brandon Warren, for example. Their activities didn't raise any alarms for Meta. In fact, it was actually Kick Messenger that spotted Warren's uploads and triggered a police investigation. But while it's clear to many that Meta has crossed an ethical line, what impact has the company's failure to take action against the dangerous communities invading their platforms had on the children involved? Back in 2024, the New York Times ran a story about a mom who's been managing her daughter's Instagram account since 2020, a venture that, on the surface, seemed to be a massive success. Alyssa, identified by only her middle name to protect her daughter's privacy, has racked up over 100,000 followers by posting photos of her daughter in various outfits, from evening dresses to leotards, with some fans even going the extra mile to pay $9.99 a month for exclusive content. But it hasn't been easy for Alyssa. Over the years, she's found herself on the receiving end of criticism for selling pictures of her daughter, and creepy comments that she can't help but assume are from parents. Still, that doesn't mean Alyssa will be shutting down her daughter's account anytime soon.
Now, this is where I talk shit to the fucking dumbass, weak ass parents out here just letting your kids get exploited for some quick ass cash. You weak son of a bitches ain't gonna do shit with the motherfucking money anyway. You got a poor ass mind doing that shit. The money gonna be gone tomorrow. The weak ass mother, I hate this shit. You gonna sell your kids for some little cash and shit. And do you understand the impact that's gonna have on that kid, man? Do you understand how that's gonna affect them for the rest of their motherfucking life? Every day of their life, they're gonna have to think about when they kids sold, when they got sold by their motherfucking mama, and they had to be on the internet, little weak ass niggas looking at them jerking off and shit, cause they can't get no motherfucking pussy. This is the type of shit that I don't like, man. Y'all niggas need to stop this shit. I hope everything bad happen to your bitch ass if you out here selling your motherfucking kids, weak ass motherfucker. Quote me. Yeah, man. All right, y'all. I can't do no more. I'm done with this video. I cannot. If y'all want to see the video, I'll put a link in the description down below. Y'all can watch the full video for yourselves. But yeah, they are selling kids on motherfucking Facebook, bro. This shit is not a game. It's not a drill. It's not a joke. I made a told a couple of jokes in this video, but I promise you, I don't take this shit lightly. I don't think this shit is funny at all. I don't care who the fuck you are, man. You need to get hurt. You need to go down. Something bad needs to happen to you if you are involved in this in any way. I don't give a fuck how many partnerships I lose. I don't care fuck how many people don't want to be around me no more because you secretly involved with these niggas. Fuck you then, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I'm standing on that shit, nigga. I'm coming in this bitch. Yeah, I can still do what the fuck I do. I'm an industry nigga, but I ain't gonna stand for this. Do you hear me? I'll sing my songs and shut the fuck up and sing along, but we ain't finna do this. Not on my watch. If I see it, I'ma call it out. Do you hear me? I love y'all, man. Once again, my name is still Khalil. Hey, man, if y'all don't see me no more, y'all know what happened, man. Facebook, whoever that nigga is, Mark Zuckerberg, you know what I'm saying? He probably gonna be mad, but I don't give a fuck, bro. I really don't. I don't care, bro. Like, I'm on a quest to be an ethical billionaire, bro. And if I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about these niggas that did it the wrong way. I really don't. I'm not hating on their ass, but if they did that shit, they gonna perish. I've been saying this shit my whole life. I know how the game work. You cannot keep doing fuck shit and think you just gonna get away with it and live good forever. You're not. That's not how it works. God got something for your ass. Do you hear me? I love y'all, man. Once again, peace and love. I'm sorry about this, man. I ain't want to get this upset. I wanted this video to be kind of okay, but I have kids, man, and this struck a nerve for me. I can't finish this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all could come back and still like and subscribe, man. I ain't reacting to nothing like this no more. But I guess I can't say that though. I still gotta call it out. I have to. I can't be silent just because it sounds bad and it strikes a nerve. Somebody gotta speak up for these niggas. All right, y'all. Peace.